I've covered a number of Sam Adams tap handles in the past. This is a rather interesting variation on their tap handles. I've shown a few of their super old ones, their super vintage ones. Those are great style, and I've got a few more of those in my collection that I'll try and get around to. But this is one that's relatively modern. So, one of the reasons why I'm saying that it's relatively modern is because a few of the design elements are newer design elements. So, with their older ones would use a lot more visible wood. They'd use a lot more browner tones and they'd use different shapes. And this is a shape that they started doing a little bit more recently than some of the other ones. It's also interesting with this one because this typically with Sam Adams, a lot of their designs actually have a ferrule on the end. So they've got a hanger bolt and then the ferrule, but this one actually has a threading that goes directly into the tap handle. So I'll actually pull it out so you can see what that's like. Should have thought about that before I threw it on the display stand. But let's get that out there. But this is actually what it's like on the bottom. So this is the threading. You can actually see a little bit of the production sticker down there on the bottom, but that's a little bit of a variation from a lot of their other tap handles. With this tap handle, there are a couple of touches on this that are rather nice. So this right here where it says seasonal, this is actually recessed into the tap handle. So it's is a so it's it actually goes in. So all of those letterings go in a little bit, and then you've got that painted element. And then, in addition to that, one of the things that's super common with the Sam Adams seasonal ones is that they'll have these inserts. It is worth noting that with the inserts, it's super easy for these to get lost. So it's not uncommon to see them where these might be missing, but ideally you would have these with them. But if it's something where where you've got a couple but you're missing one, then you can actually cut these apart. So that would mean that they wouldn't match on all sides, but at least you'd have something that would go in there. With this particular one, we've got one side that says Winter Lager, another side that says Oktoberfest, and then on the inside we've got Cold Snap and Summer Ale. So that's actually another way that you can tell when a tap handle would have been produced is with the seasonal ones when they have it in there, as well as another thing you can do as well as you can look for the logo with the super old Sam Adams items. So that's going way back. Then oftentimes you'd actually have that iconography of Samuel Adams on the tap handle itself.